Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I thought we'd have a look today at the some of the items that are on the retiring list. Now, Stampin' Up as a company brings out a new catalogue every year. And with that catalogue, you have all sorts of wonderful, exciting things. And that's going to come out on the 1st of June for you all. However, that means that to make room for all these lovely things, some of the stamp sets have to retire. Now, this stamp set has been around, probably one of the longest, certainly all the time I've been a demonstrator, and it's been there for forever as far as I'm concerned. It's called Lovely as a Tree, and it has the most gorgeous, gorgeous tree images on there. However, it's retiring. If you love it as much as I do, then I suggest that you go and buy it now, because it won't be available come June. In fact, it won't be available towards the end of May. It really is a sort of while stocks last thing, but they have guaranteed it through till about the middle of May. So it's one that you love. Please look at get it. I will put the link down directly to my shop. So if you want to buy it, you can buy it now. And we have what they call in colours. The in colours are colours that will last for 2 years, and then we get a new set. So these are the ones that are going to retire. Berry Burst, Fresh Fig, Powder Pink, which are your lovely sort of pink and purple tones that go beautifully together. And then 2 greens, a Tranquil Tide and a Lemon Lime Twist. Again, everybody's getting really disappointed about the Lemon Lime Twist because it is a very unique, very beautiful, bright colour. And the Tranquil Tide, again, I absolutely love it. So we are going to be using the Tranquil Tide and the Lemon Lime Twist, and we're going to be using Lovely as a Tree. Now, this stamp set, as I say, is absolutely gorgeous. What I've done is I've done a little bit of prep first because you don't want to see me doing all of it. It's a piece of 4x4. And I've put it in the Stamparatus on the grid paper template, which I've shown you how to make. Have a look back in a previous video if you don't know, but it's a very simple template that allows you to do the wreath technique or put things in a circle. And we've taken this lovely little tiny leaf here, and we are just sort of putting some leaves around the outside. So I've nearly finished this. I'm just going to finish the last one so you can see. Just line it up, and then we are just going to finish this off with a couple of little leaves just in the corner linked onto those ones. And this one, I'm moving it round. I've done some on each one of the points, and these ones are just going in the corner. So let's finish that one off. Okay, so that gives us a lovely, pretty, leafy background. Very spring-like because we're in spring at the moment. We can take the Stamparatus out of the way because we don't need that. In fact, we can actually carry on using the Stamparatus. Save getting blocks out. Let's carry on using it. So I'm just going to clean this little image off like that. And then we can put that one back in on here. And we are then going to take out, which, as I say, is one of my favourite ones because we haven't got anything like this really, which is the oak tree, the mighty oak. So I can take this. Let me take this one out. We don't need 2 of our magnets, so I always try and move one out of the way so they don't attach. And then I'm just going to take this one out, and I'm just going to use a plain piece of grid. So let me turn it round and put it in here so we've got that straight. Okay, then we can just put our image up in here in the corner, put our magnet down, and we're going to take the lovely oak tree image, and we're just going to put that just literally in the center. Let's pick that one up. Now, I think I'm going to do this. How am I going to do this? I might try doing this in a variety of the colours. So let me get the Tranquil Tide out, and we'll just dab. Oh, in fact, let's do the light one first. So we're going to have sort of a bit of multicoloured on here. So let's do the green out first, or the pale green, and we're going to just put that in there so it goes down in on the centre. Give it a rub. So we've got some of the green, that's very pretty. Then we're going to take some of the Tranquil Tide and again just sort of dab it round in different areas, not all over it, because what you want to do is to get that sort of, oh, that's looking nice, yes, that sort of speckledy tone coming through of the dark bits at the back. We'll just get a little bit more of this one, I think, on here, and maybe in some of the middling bits again, and just bring that down. You can get really lovely mottled looks in this. That looks really pretty, actually. I'm quite happy with that. So we're going to do that in there like that. Oops, just losing my ink pads down the side. So we have used the, as I say, the retiring Tranquil Tide and Lemon Lime Twist. So again, there'll be a link down below. So if you want to get it before it retires, you might stand a chance. And I say might because it really is. If you're looking at this video in a month or so's time, you won't. If you're one of my subscribers and you are watching it as it goes out, you've got a good chance of being able to get it still in the retirement. So I'm going to take that there. Now I do want to, let me just dry this off a little bit. I do actually want the bottom to have a little bit of brown in there. So what am I going to use? I'm going to use crumb cake because I don't want it to be too dark on here. So let's just have just in on the little piece in the middle here. And we'll just put that in there, which will just hopefully give the... Oh yes, that's quite nice. That's just given the trunk of the tree just a little bit of darker colour in there. I think that's one of the nice things about the Stamparatus. You can build up all sorts of colours and things on there. And in fact, I'm just going to put some more just around the edge of here, just tipping it just on the edge to just give a little bit more definition just round on the corner there. So, oh yes, that looks lovely. So we have the beautiful oak tree with, let me just put that one up out of the way. So we can take that out. I can move that out of the way. So we now have a beautiful oak tree, all in sort of spring colours, which is rather nice because, as I say, we're coming into that springtime. And then what we can do is to just give a little tiny bit of grounding on this. So I'm going to take the Lemon Lime Twist actually, and just a little bit of the aqua painter, and just take it. This is one of the older pads, so I can take it. You want it fairly loose just to give just a little bit on there, and then we're just going to very lightly just bring that down on the bottom underneath the tree and just bring it down like that, because it just gives just a little bit of extra sort of colour coming out of there. And then, as I say, once that's dried, that will put it in. Something very simple, very easy to do with your Stamparatus. Let's give that a little bit of dry off on there. I would put it on, let me have a look, probably on one of the greens, or it could be another sort of neutral colour. Let me have a look at this. I haven't got a huge amount in there, but I would probably put it on a neutral background, maybe like that. Or maybe on something else, and I would put a sentiment across the top. Now, sentiments that are really nice. Let me see what I've got on here. I've got this. These are from the Stitched. No, they're not. They're from the Well Written and Well Said. which are beautiful dies, and they are going to be carried over, but I would then just put, this just says hooray on there, but I would put something straight on the top like that, and then you've got something that looks really pretty. But these colours, this stamp set, I think is absolutely beautiful. Very simple, very quick, very easy. This stamp set, don't forget, if you want it, buy it now, because as I say, it's not going to be available for too much longer. So thank you so much for watching me. Do look forward to seeing you again. Bye bye.